The Huey helicopter, currently under restoration at Aviation Heritage Park, traveled quite the way to make it to this home. One of the men who helped pick out his particular Huey to bring to Bowling Green is Gerald Roark. Tonight we honor him as Hughes and Coleman hometown hero.
This Huey helicopter is currently under restoration at Aviation Heritage Park, but the real story is the man behind the project.
Well, I got involved with it because, for one thing, I was in the Air Force for 21 years, and then I flew corporate aviation for a number of years here in Bowling Green.
Gerald Roark, also known as Tanker by many of his friends, currently serves as the chairman of the Restoration Committee for Aviation Heritage Park, meaning he's one of the main volunteers working to restore this Huey. Past president of the park, Bob Pitchford, describes Roark's work as impeccable, and others sing similar praises.
He's very detail-oriented. He really likes for things to be done right. He's a very smart guy. He's very talented, and just the kind of guy that you need doing something like this.
Something like bringing this Huey back to life. A helicopter that once flew in Vietnam.
Even though we have a team of people who are working on the helicopter, why Tanker is hovering over them and saying, you know, you need to do this better, or why don't you do it this way?
Although this Huey has no intentions of ever flying again, it does have big plans to make an impact in the lives of many.
They get an opportunity to actually come up and walk around the airplanes and look at them and touch them and see what they're really like, as opposed to just seeing them on video or a picture in a book or something like that.
Roark says he's worked on several restoration projects since becoming the committee's chairman in 2010.
It was several years ago, several projects ago, and he and I have worked together restoring all of our artifacts.
Roark says it's not only the history he loves restoring, but the future that he sees after finishing a restoration.
It gives the older generation an opportunity to maybe reminisce about what they did in the past, but also it instills in young kids the desire to fly, maybe.
And every detail of this restoration project counts, from the seats to the upcoming paint job and fixing every little mark of age.
Yeah, I just like beating dents out of old airplanes.
There's still quite a bit of work left to get this helicopter ready for the park's upcoming hangar party in June.
Got a couple of parts that goes on the side here and a couple of parts that are missing here that are going to be required before we can put it on.
But none of the process would be possible without someone leading the efforts to get it restored.
He gives to the community through Aviation Heritage Park, and you need to have those people that do that to make the community what it is.
For his hard work, passion, and dedication to restoring aircrafts like these, making sure their stories are remembered throughout history, we honor Gerald Roark as this week's Hughes and Coleman hometown hero.